Festival-themed Yu-Gi-Oh cards are always a treat, although some of the Ghost Girls such as Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring alongside Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries reference the seasonal change, they just don't make the cut for my top 15 spots that are festival-themed. If I missed any, feel free to comment down below and give me your favorite list or cards that are festival themed. Be sure you subscribe with your dual disc and activate notifications. At number 15, we have to toll the bell, the ceremonial bell. Even if the ceremony is not specified, this monster card made its debut in 2002's Magic Ruler set as a spellcaster, even when it most certainly should have been a rock. How is this even a spellcaster? As the bell tolls, it echoes to the hallowed ground of number 14, and that being Hallow Hallow, a pendulum monster introduced in 2017's set of Circuit Break, obviously representing a Hollow Hollow pumpkin cosplaying as a witch for the Halloween season. I would have thought this possessed pumpkin would have been a zombie like Pumpkin, King of the Ghost, or Pump Princess, the Princess of Ghosts. Instead, it was labeled a fiend. I guess the pumpkin needs to be reanimated by the same blue flames around Red Eye Zombie Dragon and other zombie monsters to be regarded as part of the zombie world, as we see with Jack-o'-Bolan, who is, well, I guess another rendition of the pumpkin ghost or ghouls. Unlucky mate. Speaking about unlucky number 13 is a tie, as we have Firecracker and Bonfire Colossus to kick off the winter festivities with a massive bang and burn. When the festivities start, we can guarantee the parties begin at 12 AM. You might be the 41st person to leave the party as you're passed out from heavy drinking, or you're just still tired at 12 PM as you sleep on some fluffy pillows. This is shown on both the censored and uncensored artwork of the Xyz monster debuting in 2017's Circuit Break. Number 41, Baguska, the terribly tired tapir. What a mouthful. But rest assured, the next morning you have to be up bright and early or you'll hear cock-a-doodle-doo. This is the grown-up version of the monster, cheap. And they have been judging your sleep schedule since 2013's Judgment of Light. The 10th spot is a wordplay of wild turkey. This is of course mild turkey. The artwork is a reference to a bowler achieving 3 strikes, which is called a turkey, and also the dodgy sport of turkey bowling. Somehow this oven baked turkey is a winged beast when there's no wings to be seen. It's been roasted away. This 4-star pendulum normal monster stuffed our decks when it was introduced in 2017's November release of Maximum Crisis. The Christmas turkey was accompanied by our number 9 feature being Ghost Beef, obviously a pun on the phrase roast beef. This ghostly cow is serving up parts of itself for you to eat. You really are what you eat. Why is this a beast when it's a spectre of a mutilated cow? I'm sorry, that was utterly terrible. That joke was useless. It was very off. I'll stop. The pendulum scales and levels are inverted between Ghost Beef and Mild Turkey alongside the previously mentioned Hallow Hallow. This completes the winter haunting food series of 2017. But we're in 2020. We know that Santa has 8 reindeers, so spot number 8 goes to Valeriforn, mythical beast of the forest. In 2014, as part of the new challenges, she wanted to be part of Santa's reindeer crew. Unfortunately, Valeriforn got lost and could not navigate outside the mythical forest. If only she followed a star, perhaps the North Star, as number 7 has taught us since 2004's Metal Raiders that it is rare to be lost if you follow Hoshiningen. If you follow the star through the cybernetic horizon, you might just link up with Hip Hoshiningen to truly be guided by the light. Number 6 teaches us that the festive times are all about giving. It's no secret that if you are part of 2013's Number Hunters, you'll come across a box of friends. The problem is they tend to spring a trap that will leave you with an unwanted gift card. At least it wasn't a present card which has a Kerry-bon, because I'd rather have a fuzzy elf cosplaying Performer Pow Kerry-Bobo. Heck, I'd prefer a bloody space gift or even an Xyz gift. If you're lucky, you may find a few hapless goblins for a gift exchange. Hopefully this spell of fortunes will leave you becoming a monstrous toy magician. Now that's gonna teach them a lesson when you're flip face up. It was around 5 days before a Christmas in 2012 where I realized that it doesn't always snow at Christmas, and some people become snowman creators by using artificial snow. People do say that the snowman effect gives Christmas a completely different feel, but Home Alone doesn't always paint an accurate picture of Christmas. These artificial snowmen can become deceivingly monstrous. The cold files of 2009's Raging Battle detailed how a lurking monster beneath the snow occasionally flipped face up to eat its victims. This is of course the tale of the Snowman Eater. With spot number 4, I learned how some festivals are just token gestures to lull people in before destroying them. There was a time in 2005 in the lost millennium where we saw rare traps being set, leaving tokens feeling unsafe. There was no festival, only just a feast for the evil. This is of course the token festival, where goblins destroy any token on sight. Their love of sheep tokens during the token festival extends from 2003's token Thanksgiving amid a dark crisis all the way to 2011's token Sunday during the storm of Ragnarok. The 3 fundamental truths about goblins in the Yu-Gi-Oh world is that they're greedy, they're needy, and they love sheep tokens. While the goblins are merry and thankful during the gift exchange, you may even hear them shout, "Oh, Token Bomb!" Released as a parallel rare in Japan on the 23rd of December 2012, as well as releasing worldwide in 2013's November set Shadow Spectres, this card captures the Christmas spirit perfectly, even if it is among the sheep-eating goblins. In the original Japanese artwork, the goblins are holding sheep tokens, but the TCG artwork substitutes some of the sheep tokens for Fabergé eggs. The English name is a pun on the German phrase "Oh Tannenbaum," which translates to "Oh Christmas tree." Obviously, the "Oh Tokenbaum" shows how goblins like to use sheep tokens for food and Christmas tree decorations. Okay. Christmas times are always a little spooky, with our number 2 spot being inspired from the 1997 Christmas horror film Jack Frost. This character spawned a Yu-Gi-Oh monster debuting 17 years later in the 2014 set Legacy of the Valiant. This is of course Ghost Rick Jack Frost, pretty much a possessed snowman but with a nice smiley face. But don't be fooled, it will still leave you face down in the snow, freezing you to death. The tale of St. Nicholas as this jolly fat guy who drinks Coca-Cola in the North Pole is famous. The number one thing to remember is that not everything is what it seems. 2015's set Premium Gold Return of the Bling gave us the horrifying Santa Claus to secure our number 1 spot. The English name changed up Claus to Claus, C-L-A-W-S, to add to that corrupt feel. However, the Japanese name translates to Satan Claus, which is much more devilish and fiendish. Instead of being a reference to Santa, this monster card is more of a reference to the Krampus from old folklore. This mythical horned figure supposedly accompanies Santa to scare the misbehaving children into behaving. The Christmas references come thick and thin, with the horns being that of a reindeer, the attack and defense being 1200 and 2500, which are an obvious reference to the Christmas date being 12/25, aka the 25th of December. Santa Claus allows you to draw 1 card, reinforcing the Christmas trope of giving, even if it is giving it to yourself. It really doesn't get more Christmassy than Santa Claus. The fact that this card is the most Christmas themed Yu-Gi-Oh card says a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh players. Whether you're naughty or nice, Yu-Gi-Oh players tend to regard everything as coal. The lack of appreciation for the game today has popularized words such as cancel, degenerate to constantly describe aspects of the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Such a mindset adopted by many entitled brats should be eradicated, because this game is for everyone and every deck. We have a spectrum of monsters, spells and traps that can craft various decks for all situations. So when people sneer down on something because of a lack of skill, or it being too complicated, or it labeled as cancer, just say, "Sore wa dou kana?" Is that so? Because there's no such thing as a bad card in the hands of a great duelist. Enjoy your holidays, take care, be safe.